On February 23, 1945, on a tiny volcanic island in the Pacific, 6 men raised a flag. It lasted only seconds, but the image would echo for generations. The photograph taken that day did not just capture a battlefield moment. It captured a turning point in morale. For soldiers, for families back home, and for a nation deep in war. This is the story of the flag on Mount Suribachi, and the truth behind one of the most famous photographs ever taken. Iwo Jima was small, only about 8 square miles. But strategically, it was critical. Located between the Mariana Islands and mainland Japan, it served as an early warning station for Japanese forces and a base for fighter planes intercepting American bombers. The United States needed it. On February 19, 1945, nearly 70,000 U.S. Marines began the assault. What they encountered was not a typical island defense. Japanese General Tadamichi Kuribayashi did something unexpected. Instead of defending the beaches, he built a labyrinth. Over 11 miles of underground tunnels, hidden artillery positions, reinforced bunkers carved into volcanic rock. The battle became a slow, brutal advance. By the 4th day, Mount Suribachi, the island's southern volcano, was surrounded. On the morning of February 23, Marines climbed Mount Suribachi. They carried a small American flag. At around 10:30 am, they raised it. Cheers erupted across the island. Ships in the distance sounded their horns. But the flag was too small. Commanders decided to replace it with a larger one, so it could be seen across the battlefield. That decision changed history. Later that day, 6 Marines lifted the second, larger flag. At that exact moment, Associated Press photographer Joe Rosenthal pressed the shutter. The image was imperfect. No faces clearly visible, no staged pose. Just strain, just effort, just motion. It would win the Pulitzer Prize. Within days, it was on the front page of newspapers across America. For years, some believed the photograph was staged. It was not. Investigations confirmed it was spontaneous. However, the identities of the 6 flag raisers were misreported multiple times. Over decades, corrections were made. History refined the truth, but the power of the image remained. The Battle of Iwo Jima lasted 36 days. Nearly 7,000 Americans were killed. Almost 20,000 were wounded. Of the roughly 21,000 Japanese defenders, almost all died. The photograph symbolized hope, but the ground beneath it was soaked in loss. The flag on Mount Suribachi was not the end of the battle. It was not even the end of the island campaign. But it became something larger than war. It became a memory, a symbol of sacrifice, a reminder that even in devastation, human beings look for meaning. On February 23, 1945, a photograph froze a moment. History never let it go.